Greetings, Aquarian family members. Welcome to my YouTube channel, One Who Sees Tarot. This is a general reading for the sign of Aquarius, and this is for the month of August 2017. Aquarians, welcome, welcome, welcome. I have already invoked the Spirit Guide, and the Spirit Guide has already given me guidance about how many times to shuffle your cards and cut them, etc. And with each different sign that I read for, the Spirit gives me instructions about how many times, so that the Spirit is actually leading this conversation. It's not really me leading this conversation. Aquarians, you have a lot of interesting energies going on. Some of you are certainly getting ready to experience some challenges as it relates to relationships. So relationships is a big challenge for you this month. Also, some of you, both genders, are being advised by the Spirit to get involved in some more exercising. I see that you're not walking enough, you're not drinking enough water, Aquarians, and the Spirit is showing me that. There's also a need, Aquarians, for you to put your thoughts on not just tomorrow, but next week. Not just next week, but 6 months from now. So the Spirit is saying it wants to hear from you, it wants to communicate to you regarding your long-term goals. That's really where the Spirit is leading us. The Spirit is saying, we want to talk to you about your long-term goals. There is an end to an unhealthy relationship, but there's another relationship right in your circle right now, and that relationship is a friendship. It's developing like it's like developing into a sweet friendship. So enjoy that, Aquarians. However, as I said, there is an end to an unhealthy relationship, particularly a masculine energy is the unhealthy relationship that's going in a different direction. So you're going to be mindful of that. In addition, some of you are looking for work, and some of you have received some news about work that is not so favorable, Aquarians. And so with regard to that information, the Spirit is saying, but we need for you to rely on your experience. So in other words, some of you have been here before. Some of you have gone through this before. And so in going through this type of employment crunch or this type of receiving news that was not so favorable, some of you have been here before. And so the Spirit is saying, rely on your own experience and remember what the Spirit did for you last time and how the Spirit brought you out with flying colors. Aquarian, some of you are sitting there in your zone. You're so into your zone. You're so into what you are doing and what you are supposed to be doing that love is being offered. The Spirit is showing me love is being offered to you, but you're really not interested. So some of you who are looking for love, or some of you who are desirous of love, it is quite possible, Aquarians, that you might be looking in the wrong place. You're looking for it and it's already being offered to you. So be mindful of that. This is not a time for long distance travel for Aquarians. This is not a time for long distance travel. This is a time, though, for healthy and safe road trips. In fact, the Spirit is saying the advice is take a road trip. Go ahead and take the road trip. This is not a time, though, to let somebody talk you into taking a long distance trip. Is not happening. This is not the right time for that, for the Aquarian zodiac sign. Some of you, as I said, the Spirit is showing me where the energy really is needed in a conversation about your long-term goals and where you see yourself 5 years from now, 10 years from now. That's kind of critical, and that has a lot. It's very significant because the energy is showing up in 2 or 3 different places in your reading, indicating that that's a serious need for you to refocus on long-term goals. Don't worry about love and relationships right now. Worry about your goals. Get your goals crystallized, Aquarians. In addition, some of you are not doing enough, and that's showing up right where I was mentioning about the cardiovascular, physical fitness, walking, drinking more water, exercising. Some of you are not doing enough. Some of you are not doing what you're supposed to do for your health. and particularly the masculine energy. Both genders need to do some exercising, but that masculine energy, you need to get that circulation flowing, huh? That circulation is important as far as your masculinity, as far as your manhood. You understand what I'm saying? So I see that you are going to exercise good judgment. You are going to make some good choices. You are going to be able to make some wise decisions as far as this love relationship. Apparently, this love relationship is not such a solid, serious love relationship because it only shows up like in one place. It only shows like, it's like it's an unhealthy relationship. You know it. It's coming to an end. You know that already. So it's just basically time for you to move on, Aquarians. And it really is, I do see a moving on type of an energy. I do see, no more crying over spilt milk. Let's move forward. Let's work on those long-term goals. You are going to come to a place of happiness, and I'm so happy for you, Aquarians. I have a lot of friends who are Aquarians, and some of you have been facing some challenges. You are going to come to a place of happiness where, it's going to be like the card that indicates that for this particular spread has to do with the sun. It's the sun shining. So this is a good thing. Rely on your creativity. Some of you have been stifling your creativity, Aquarians, and you should exercise more creativity. You should think outside the box, which is really right. That's really your domain, right? So think outside the box and think of another way of approaching your long-term goals as well as your short-term goals. What's another way of doing it? Let's expand on it. Let's enhance it. Let's enlarge it. So that's pretty much how your energies are unfolding for you, Aquarians. And like I've said to other signs during this season, this cycle for August, this would be a very, very good time, Aquarians, for you to come in for a private reading so we can talk about some of the energies and the dynamics that are specific to you. There is some good stuff coming. In fact, you actually, where you are coming to, like indefinitely in this cycle, is going to be like a change. It's going to be like an energy, a revitalization of your energy. So, and I think it has a lot to do with your exercising. Tell you what you do. Come in for a private reading and let's look at what the energies are saying specifically for you individually. Okay, those of you that would like to come in for a private reading, please reach out to me at onewhosees4you@yahoo.com. That's onewhosees4you@yahoo.com. Aquarians, I'm looking forward to providing private readings for you, looking forward to some spiritual consultations, and looking forward to hearing some positive emails telling me how this reading has helped you. Thank you so much, Aquarians. Talk to you very, very soon. Look forward to doing those readings. Come on, reach out to me now.